Well, I thank the gentleman for yielding. Mr. Speaker, today the House will vote on a bill that we have voted on many times in this chamber. Mr. Speaker, you want to know why? The answer is very simple. The law is a disaster. We still can't afford its cost, and the American people still don't want it. You know, the House on both sides is intimately tied to the will of the people. We talk, we listen to our constituents every day. In our districts, we listen to them at meetings, in the grocery store, at the gas station, and in our houses of worship. And every 2 years, our neighbors either send us back to Washington to fight for them or send someone else. In the most fundamental way, their priorities are our priorities because we directly represent them. And when it comes to Obamacare, the people could not be clearer. Mr. Speaker, you know what they have said? They said, we don't want it. We don't want higher premiums. We don't want to be forced to buy all sorts of coverage that we don't need and can't afford. Mr. Speaker, they've also said, we don't want to lose our doctors, as millions have. We don't want to give control over our health care decisions to Washington bureaucrats. They have simply said, we don't want it. But for years, the president hasn't listened. Now, House Republicans have three priorities. We want to increase freedom, promote opportunity, and hold government accountable. Obamacare is against all those goals with this outdated, top-down approach. It limits opportunities by destroying the 40-hour work week and saddling Americans with more cost. And it empowers a government that mismanaged the VA and gives them even more control over American health care system. We need a new system. We need a system that puts the patients first, one that controls costs through competition and expands coverage by choice, not coercion. That is the system the House is developing right now. So if you ask why we're voting to repeal this law again, we're doing it for the people. Mr. Speaker, I ask that every member in this House that has a direct relationship with their district to listen. But at the end, have the wisdom to listen, but the courage to lead, and vote yes. I yield back.